like baby blues, the hormones, how have they been this time around?
A little bit more stable. I don't know if you disagree.
For the people who don't have this in their marriage, do it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, is it everything?
Beard or no beard, ladies? Let's get the poll.
Hello again, episode 14 of the Jones Family Playbook. Thank you so much for tuning in. And again, I'm rocking the oldie but goodies. What do you think, Holly?
It's an oldie. I don't know about a goodie. I
What
like
are you
it
talking
though.
about? The last one had stitching. This one has a pattern. Again, little country western vibe, and it's got buttons.
I know.
Like buttons, like snap buttons.
Okay.
Get a little risque.
This is
here.
a PG. This is PG.
Is it?
Yeah, I think you need to do one more button.
You mean down one?
No, I think you need to. No.
Oh, okay. Go up one. Really? But then it looks like it's all a little too closed. It looks like I'm a little too buttoned up.
I don't think so.
You know?
No, I think it looks good now.
Okay, that's good. Well,
Yeah.
Thank you so much for that. And thank you for tuning in to the Jones Family Playbook. We start on a lighthearted note, but we're going to talk a little bit too, as you hear our infant in the background.
Yeah.
On the treadmill because he's got to burn a couple LBs.
No. It's just the best place to dock him at this point in time. I was, sometimes when he's on me, he sleeps well, but he's been on me a lot.
Yeah. We got a treadmill here that I bought Holly. When? When was that, Hol?
Was it for my birthday or
I think
Christmas?
it was for your birthday, right?
They're both the same, basically.
Yeah, and it hasn't been used since her birthday and Christmas.
That's not true. It's been seldom
This
used.
is what I said, too. I said, this is what's going to happen, is I'm going to buy this treadmill. It's a middle-of-the-range treadmill.
To be fair, I got... Okay, people are going to be like, you could definitely exercise when you're pregnant. I know this.
No. See, I disagree with those people. Like, the people you see on Instagram, it's performative. When they're like 8 months pregnant, they're going hard. That's nuts.
But then they look fantastic after they have the baby.
Yes, and all the more power to them. Time out. Thank you so much for watching this far in the video. If you can, please like and subscribe. It really helps out the algorithm. That way you get fed more of our content. And please check out our links. Thanks again. Back to the program. I'm just saying, I witnessed your pregnancy twice over.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
I don't know. I don't know if
It's
I would
too
have
much
made
pressure
it.
on a woman.
I don't know if I would have made it easier on myself if I would have just, I don't know, taken a few extra walks.
Maybe
and by a
some
few
walks.
extra, I mean any walks at all. But we had this treadmill, and pretty much I think that birthday, if it was my 30th birthday, I got pregnant days before my 30th birthday, had the baby, had a summer off to like be my hot girl self.
Hot girl summer.
Got pregnant again.
Yeah.
So I've just been very pregnant.
That's right. These are all planned pregnancies, by the way, though.
Yes, but like I've either been pregnant and big or like
Yes, I know. I get it.
postpartum.
So now what I'm saying is our infant, who's just about 3 weeks old, is using the treadmill on a boppy, wrapped up in his...
DockATot.
DockATot, excuse me.
The
wrapped
lingo.
up in his DockATot in a...
He's
swaddled.
He's sleeping
I swaddled the
safely.
heck out of him.
Lest anyone go, oh, that's not safe sleep. It's safe sleep. He's fine. We're right here. So
He's on a treadmill. We have the
that's
treadmill
not
on
safe.
too.
Yeah, no, it's unplugged.
But
It's unplugged because it's never used. So
well, we're talking about like, after a baby comes, some of the things that happen that I can't really speak to. I'm party to it. I'm witness to it.
you are party.
But these like baby blues, the hormones, how have they been this time around compared to the first pregnancy?
I think a little bit stable, a little bit more stable. You might, I don't know if you disagree, but I think I feel more stable emotionally. I had a little bit of like postpartum rage occasionally after Keith. I would like get annoyed with Charlie very easily.
Charlie the dog, yeah.
Charlie, our dog, love him to death. He's just a dog. And sometimes him just being a dog enrages me. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, the hormones. That was the first time around.
Yeah.
What about now with Callan?
Now with Callan, I don't feel as irritable. And I definitely don't think I have baby blues.
Yeah, the at least to the extent of what we hear described sometimes on Instagram.
Yeah.
With these women going
Which
into
is-
full-blown clinical depression, which is
Yeah.
a very serious
Well, there's
thing,
baby
and
blues.
it happens.
There's baby blues and there's postpartum depression.
Yeah.
Like they're two
They're
different
levels, yeah.
They're two different things. Baby blues is just you get hit with a bout of sorrow, you'll cry pretty heavily sometimes, and then you just go about your day. Like postpartum depression's its own category. But no, nothing like that. Have I cried like just for no apparent reason? I don't think I have.
No, you're easier to cry. But
Yeah,
no,
but that's-
not. I mean, listen. I've called you snappy recently because I think that you're very easy sometimes when things do build up and there's noise in the house and there's demand. You're very quick to just like snap. Sometimes I find myself in the middle of arguments that I didn't know I was in. In other words, like I'll say something to you kindly and you'll come back at me harshly. And it's just like, whoa. And it wasn't until recently where I said, hey, what's wrong? Like, and I try to address this like as perfectly calmly as possible, lowering the volume, like not engaging, but just saying, hey, can I help you out here? And for the first time you said, basically, hey, no, I'm postpartum. This is postpartum, Keith.
But I didn't think that would be a good enough excuse for you. But I was just like, I don't know how else to explain to you why I go from 0 to 100 or why I get irritated so quickly. But also, I think sometimes when I'm feeling overstimulated or things are happening around me where I can't even think straight, you ask me a question or something and I'm like, I don't even want to be bothered with this right now. Like I'm trying to bring myself back, to reference previous episodes, like bring myself back to stasis. Like I can't answer your question right now. And that, in turn upsets you. And then we're in this argument and I'm like, but I'm just over the edge.
Yeah. Well, lest anyone think that this question hasn't to do with the children. It usually does. That's the thing. It's usually about our other son, or it's about, Callan, our infant. Like, so it's not like I'm asking you some trivia question outside of everything when we're both in it. So I just hope people listening don't think that I'm just like hitting you with random things.
No, I don't think
and you're getting frustrated. I think what's tricky as the partner is when you continue to feel in that moment and you react harshly and then you just say, I don't know, you just, you kind of like bounce things back onto me. Instead, yesterday when you said, I don't know, I'm postpartum, that was a good enough answer for me.
I did not think it would be.
What did I do?
It's the only thing I had.
But it was the best thing for me because I was like, oh yeah, that's right. She's dealing with a lot and dealing with things biologically and hormonally. And it's just like, okay, fine. I get it. That's good. That's a good enough answer for me. It's also showing some vulnerability from you. So it's just like, oh, okay. Now I can set my expectation for this communication appropriately.
Yeah. And I don't want to be.
I'm not treating you with kid gloves if that's what you're saying.
No, I don't want to be unstable. I don't want to be unreliable. I don't want you to walk around on eggshells not knowing what to expect from your wife.
It's not like that. It's not that harsh.
But I know, but I don't want to be inconsistent. I don't want to be inconsistent for my family. So I'm doing my best. And maybe that's what's making the difference this time is like, okay, you guys there are three humans in this house who need me to be at the top of my game and stable and like even keel. So I'm maybe trying a little bit harder to be that for you. And every now and then I just can't. And I'm reminded that there's not much I can do about what's happening chemically. Yeah.
It's easy for me. And I've expressed this where it's like, man, I'm like the fourth priority in this house.
No.
And I think that's fatherhood.
No.
I really do. And I think it's the burden of a man in a marriage with a family, with the kids, is naturally both of our priorities have to be the two boys. For me, then it's you. And then for you in this postpartum stage, it has to be you before me because you're dealing with a lot. We're less than a month still from you delivering. You're still a priority over me. And there's that weird phase for this first month where we're both not getting as much sleep as we are used to, where we're both not dedicating enough time to who we are and the things that we really want to do. We don't do those things anymore. And so it's like
individually, you mean?
Individually, yeah.
And then thus together, it's also not.
Yeah. And so as the guy, you're like, oh, I'm like second fiddle. I'm fourth fiddle, man.
No, like, it hurts me to hear that.
Yeah. No, I understand. I understand how it does. And I know that you love me. Nothing's changed. I know for me, at least speaking for me, like my love for you is enhanced with another child for sure. Seeing the way you're managing two boys instead of just one, it's like remarkable. And you're doing that for our family and sacrificing just as much as anybody else is, if not more, given your physical sacrifice and your emotional sacrifice and what we're talking about mentally. So, but it is like the burden of a man to be okay in this period of these next 4 to 6 to 8 months.
Just a little bit of a challenge.
Yeah. Of like, you got to put everybody else in your household first. And that's what it means to be a provider and to be security and to be consistent and loyal. It's like, and faithful. Like you got to endure these periods of time, and everything's cyclical too. Like, because we'll go right back to what you said, stasis. We'll go back to normal.
Yeah.
It's just getting there requires us to, lift each other up. And it goes back to what we said before too. It's not always 50-50. Parenting isn't, marriage isn't. Mm-mm. So it's like there are some periods of time where you just have to do a little bit more work sometimes to yourself independently.
Yes.
Than you would seek out dependence from another person.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you find that you're having enough time to just be you and do your own Keith thing to bring yourself back to?
No way. But it's like your priorities change when you have kids. One of the things I started doing early on when Keith was born, our first son was born, was like incorporating him in all the things that I wanted to do. We're going to Lowe's and Home Depot. We went to Home Depot last night in a thunderstorm, all 4 of us, to check out deck boards because I wanted to change. I want to redo our deck because the joists are rotting out a little bit.
In the middle of summer, he wants to redo the deck.
I need a project like that. But we spend a lot of time outdoors these days. The deck screws are coming up out of the rotted wood. The decking itself is starting to bounce. And so it's like, all right, maybe what we should do is transition to like, some of that composite board, some Trex, right?
Yep.
And so we did that last night. And so what did Keith say when we were going? I said, I want to go to Home Depot. Beepo. He's so excited.
He's in the car. No one's talking at all. He's just like, Beepo.
That's right, because he likes being in there, and he knows when we're both in there together, like he's walking around, he's able to touch things within reason, right?
Yeah, he was not happy about not doing that yesterday. Yeah. On Mommy's watch, I was like, sit down in the cart.
It depends on like what aisle you're in, and there's a lot of aisles in Home Depot where you can't touch things, right? Well, the wood aisle is one of those places.
And now he's just like, follow me. Like, here's where I want to go. Let me show you. And I'm like, bro, not today.
Yeah.
Not today.
Yep, we're looking over at a little one, by the way, making noises. But that's the way I've been able to incorporate in my life the things that I want to do and get Keith into it. The other one is Thomas the Tank Engine.
Aww.
I grew up watching Thomas the Tank Engine. I tried Eureka's Castle. That didn't work. I've tried Jim Henson's spinoff of the Muppets, which was Fraggle Rock. Which you just can't find anything good enough quality to watch.
No, Fraggle Rock's not it.
But Thomas the Tank Engine, Keith is obsessed.
I would not have anticipated him liking Thomas the Tank Engine. He's been obsessed with that to the point where you've been sweet enough, God bless you, sweet enough to buy a few books for him that he's enjoyed. And we're all getting into Thomas land now.
Oh yeah.
So his interests and obsessions change, and we all change and obsess with him.
Jump on board. Yeah. I was taking stock of this. I'm, not to, again, a lot of these things surprise me, and maybe it's just like a man and you're transitioning into being a father and you don't know what kind of father you're going to be. I always had a really thoughtful dad who was really involved in my life. And so I knew, I thought, okay, I'm going to be in alignment with that as a father. I've been pretty good at getting him his favorite things. Do you know all the stuffies that he has in that crib? I got him Mickey Mouse. I got him the Elmo. I got him Bingo and Bluey. 4 of his like 6 favorite things are those. The Thomas books. It's like you start naming certain things. It's like, oh yeah, Daddy got that. The train set.
And all the wall decor
you put up. The wall decor, yeah. Like I'm that's the way I'm trying to incorporate my influence on him, and I tend to like doing it. Like, I don't know, maybe this is just like I think, but ripping up the deck again, replacing the deck joists, making a really, really nice deck for us the rest of the summer is fun because I like a project, but it's also fun because we'll get on it and we'll enjoy it all together as a family.
Of course.
That's like insanely gratifying and fulfilling, no matter how long we're in this house.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what I mean? It makes total sense.
Yeah.
Total sense.
The money probably doesn't if to go to composite versus wood. I've done a wood deck now twice. I'm just doing it myself.
Keith's not only looking into the different types of Trex and tech deck and whatever else, he's also just nickel and diming all of it.
Yeah, pricing it all out.
Yeah,
you got to be frugal in this life, especially raising 2 boys and wanting to put them through college and thinking like, that's where we. I think our strengths are. I always look 10 years ahead. always 10, 15, 20 years ahead. And you're looking at tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And you just said to me this morning when we woke up, and by the way, how nice is it to wake up together? We like
Fantastic.
On this parental leave, thank God for NBC and Comcast, me being
Beautiful
allowed
time together.
to have this time together where I get to wake up with you, and I never do, and I get to go to bed with you, and I never do with that either.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I love my job at NBC 10 and the shift that I work, and I wouldn't trade that. So lest anyone think this is like favorable to that. But for our marriage and for this time in our lives, it's awesome. But the first thing you said to me,
Yeah, we woke up this morning and I was like, I have to hurry up and get ready. And you're like, what's going on?
I was like, for what?
We talked about it yesterday, the day before that. You knew all about it.
Yeah.
And I have to renew my passport because we're taking a trip. Thank God.
Yeah, solo trip for the
Solo
first time
trip,
since the boys were born.
Yep, to Europe. And so I need to. My passport doesn't say Jones, so I have to update my passport. And
I don't know why it doesn't say Jones. You updated everything else.
because it's not expired yet.
It annoys me that your Instagram is still hair.
I can't change it. I've tried.
Yeah. So it's not a choice because
It annoys him.
it does because I'm like, I don't. Is this too deep?
Yeah,
I
I
don't know
can't
if this
go-
is too deep a cut.
I can't go by my maiden name, the name that I was born
No, I think that certain people, traditionalists, they'll look at it and go like, oh, they're those kind of people. He's that kind of guy.
But then I get on the radio and I introduce myself as Holly
I know.
Jones.
I know.
I sign everything Holly Jones.
I know.
My license is my social security is Holly Jones.
I know. Maybe we cut this out. Do we cut this out?
Do you feel
'Cause
bad
there are
saying
people that
it?
hyphenate, and there are people, and that's a great choice to make if that's
Listen.
your bag. It's just not my bag,
But it's an Instagram name. I just can't change. I've tried to change it. If someone listening has the ability to help me change my Instagram name, please, I would love to.
Good.
For the record,
Yeah.
I've said this to you. I'll say it to the people. My name's Holly
The
Jones. It's easier to say. It's easier to look at. So
No, that's not true.
I'm happy to change it.
And listen, you have a great maiden name. You have a great family. You want to honor your family.
yeah.
I understand that. I
Yep.
do.
But anyhow,
You get me on the day-to-day stuff. And also, I'm kind of out of it, too. I'm looking ahead at, like, the next week, the big events. And you got all, like, the little small
yeah.
things.
Have you confused a day yet? I mean, you used to make fun of me. Like, you'd come home from work and I'd be like, I would say something's happening today. You're like, it's Tuesday.
I have confused the day. I looked
You
at it
have?
today and I went, it's Thursday? And no, it's Tuesday. And I went, oh, wow. And by the way, I
Just
know,
did it.
listen, we record these episodes in advance. We have to because we got to align it with their sleep schedules. And some days are just not
And
great.
just our life schedule. Yeah. Making sure that we
Yeah.
have enough time.
Yeah. Do you want to know something? So Father's Day just passed. So this is obviously 3 weeks in the past. I said I wanted one thing. And you guys were wonderful. I got a great letter from you guys. I got a mug that I really, really love. And I got a great picture frame. And I got awesome time with my family.
Mm-hmm.
And that was like the best Father's Day gift ever. The one thing I wanted was a picture with me and my boys, which is so hard to get. It was impossibly hard.
Yeah. You might think it's easy. And I was like, oh, no problem. We can do that.
And Keith is starting to like go cheese, and he looks into the camera for a half a second, and then looks to do whatever the hell he's doing, right? Like,
Or do anything else. Yeah.
and then if it's either that or it's the baby crying, and so there have been moments, candidly, where I've had the baby on me, where I'm like, "This is a good moment. This is a good moment." By the time you run over, get the phone rather, get the camera. It's like 1990 again. Get the digital camera or the film camera, the Polaroid. You get it, and you snap the picture. All of a sudden, everyone moves. And it's so depressing.
Yeah. Or he's just in the middle of doing something else and doesn't want to be bothered.
Mm-hmm.
It's usually Keith. It's Keith's fault.
Yeah. That upset me about even the day Callan was born. I just wanted a picture of me and my boys, and I still don't have a good one. And it's been a month. And it's not that I haven't been at
We
moments
have
with
good
the two
ones
of
of
them.
the four of us. It's
Yeah.
it's you with the two of them that it's been hard to come by.
Mm-hmm.
And to, I don't think I don't have a good one with the two of them either.
Yes, you do. Yeah. I got a bunch on my phone. I got to share them with
With
you.
the two of them?
Yeah, they're more candid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then maybe I need to just start paying more attention. I've tried being like nonchalant, like, oh, look over here. Just look over here while everyone's calm.
No, you know what it is? It's like with you, there's like a wonder and awe that I have when it comes to the boys. Because like I have brothers, I've got a great relationship. We all have a great relationship with my mom.
Mm-hmm.
And I get to kind of see it almost like a Back to the Future thing where it's like, oh, I know how impactful these moments are going to be for them with you. And it's like really, really special to see you interact with them and show them that you have like capacity to still engage with Keith when Callan's screaming. And it's like, it's a really special thing in my life. And you're really good at it.
Thanks.
You know, we were just talking to your mom on FaceTime, and we were talking about how when you're dating somebody, they're one person, then you get married and you really, really, truly get to experience who they are because they settle in and they surprise you in good and bad ways. And I said, you've surprised me in good ways. And you said, well, no, both, right?
Yeah, of course.
Being humble like you are. And maybe that's the case because we're human beings, right? And you got to learn to grow together and no marriage is forever. And to know, KNOW, that marriage is forever. So you have to, you know, work in that end to bring your lives together. But I think one of the amazing surprises in my life and marriage with you is how good a mom you are.
Thanks. It's a surprise, though.
Yes, because you don't know.
I guess,
don't
to
know,
what
like,
capacity?
yeah,
And you don't get to actually see it until you see it.
Yeah, and you don't know it. Like I think I'm a good dad, but I don't know it. You know it better than I do.
Yeah,
Because
yeah. I
you
get
get
it.
to witness it. I don't get to witness it when you're in it. You're not like self-evaluating.
Looking at it from a
objectively.
Third person point
So
of
it's
view.
been a wonderful surprise in our marriage to see how amazing of a mom you are.
Thanks.
Yeah. Not like, it's not shocking. It's
Yeah,
just like
I know,
it's
I
a
know,
nice,
I know.
like
I'm just
icing on the
giving you
cake.
a hard time.
I know. And it's been wonderful too with regard to being a father. Keith is, he loves me again.
Yeah.
There was an episode, several weeks back.
And what did I say? What does everyone say when you express concern about the fact that Keith doesn't favor you or prefer you?
It was just a phase.
It's just a little wrinkle in time is all.
It really lasted about a week or 2 weeks, and that was it.
It's a blip and it's over.
And now it's like I get him up, I put him down, usually for the nap too, and put him down at night. Like he and I are like thick as thieves.
And to
I know that
be
boy.
clear too, like I know some parents also experience like a full on like, no, don't come near me. I don't want to, some kids literally give
Yeah.
their parents the stiff arm.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
Like I just saw someone post about it. That's not what you were dealing with. You weren't dealing with a no, get away from me. I want mommy.
Mm-hmm.
It was just crabby, like kind of like whiny about it. But now he's, he wants you to read him a book and
I know, it's great.
but I've also, it comes to with, I think, as the mom, you're feeling like he doesn't want to be with you or he doesn't favor you. It's like, well, as a mom, I don't want that for you and I don't want that for him. So I have to sort of facilitate like, oh, look, daddy got you this really cool book.
Yes.
Do you want to go read it?
And even now, when it's all corrected, you still do that. You did it last night again.
Yeah, well, it's
where you
important.
were like, look at how nice, this is a gift from daddy. This is great. I swear for the people who don't have this in their marriage, or if you're listening to this and you fear as though you don't do it enough, do it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, is it everything? To hear your spouse or your partner, the co-parent, like empower and validate you to the child, like there is nothing better in this life.
It does more for the child too,
Oh,
like
yeah,
to
for
see
sure.
that you're kind of like hyping each other up and showing your babies like, no, like this is something really nice that your daddy did for you. Like, don't feel like you always have to be the one to get all the credit. Almost. Like,
Yeah, 100%.
it's an equal partnership. I didn't think to buy the Thomas the Tank Engine books. You did. So you deserve the credit for that. I feel like.
But it's doing it like when the other person isn't around too. That's huge. Is like
Yeah.
because there'll be times in the morning when I'm getting him ready for the day with brushing his teeth and everything else, and he goes, "Mommy." It's like, "Oh, isn't it amazing how much mommy loves you?" Or like Everything Is Mama, that Jimmy Fallon book. It's like, man,
He loves that.
yeah. I'm like, mommy, her everything is you, but like really and validating the heck out of that. Like that's the one great part about, and we both are blessed with two parents who've been together for a long time, for like 30 plus years. Wait, man, my parents are
35.
40 years for my parents, I think, and yours are 35. Like,
No, they're reaching their 40th. I think
Yeah,
did they just I don't forget. I think they just celebrated 40, but both of our parents are upwards of 40 years together.
yeah, like 80 years together, right? So we had that great example of what it is to endure and to sacrifice for each other. But like as a child witnessing two parents that get along, not all the time, but like validate each other and empower each other. It sets up healthy expectations for their future relationships and friendships, I think, of like, oh, we're not always going to get along, but we're going to meet each other where we are, and we're going to be patient, and we're going to validate each other and empower someone. And I think too, when they get into a relationship that's not that, they'll be quicker, hopefully, as men to go, well, I'm not getting this is not
this is what I grew up seeing.
Life.
Yep.
Yeah, this is not a healthy relationship. So it sets up these great healthy expectations.
Yeah, for when they're adults. Sometimes I'm like, they're too young to understand, but no, it's like you keep fostering this, and they're feeling it, and they're seeing it, and we, I don't want to underestimate his ability to understand the relationship between you and I want him to see it forever. Not just when he's, 10, 15, 20 years old. So it's a good thing. And, but thank you for acknowledging me when I'm not around, and, for giving me the kudos that I try to recognize the good things you do, so that he sees it. I think it's a good thing, and that hopefully he does that for his family someday.
That's right. Yeah, that's the most important part.
Yeah.
Do you know what's funny? Callan only knows me as a heavily bearded father.
Yeah, he does.
So
heavily bearded. This is Keith, heavily bearded, by the way.
Really, this is the longest my beard has ever been in my life. Actually, you know what? Japan.
When you came home from
Tokyo,
Japan.
when I was covering the Olympics for NBC, we had to wear a mask the whole time because it was 2021. The Olympics were delayed a year. So I had to wear like a mask most times. So I just kept the beard going. And so that might have been the longest time. We're coming up on more than, because I was there for 3 weeks. It's been more than 3 weeks now. I've been shaving.
You haven't shaved for 3 weeks?
No, I haven't shaved since Callan was born. I haven't. Wow. I only did my neck, and then a little bit up here because it's growing. It grows all the way to my eyes if I'm not careful.
I know.
So wait till next time.
Oh my God!
Next time, and keep in mind this is like 3 weeks in the past. So 3 weeks from
beard,
now,
beard or no beard, ladies. Let's
there we go.
Let's get the poll, because they'll chime in for sure. I love how it's a little gray right here.
I know. I got the two grays.
But
I don't know how I feel about that. I'm definitely just going to go gray. My father, no coloring the hair, nothing like that. My father just went gray, and it was great salt and pepper.
Yeah, he's got a great head of hair, too.
He does.
I mean, it's not like, since I've known you, it's not like it's like, oh, your gray is like, you're getting more and more gray. It's always been in that, just right here. That's it.
Yeah. It's growing out, though. It is.
Is it?
Yes.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's coming out.
Okay.
But for TV, it's like I usually shave to like a 3 on the clippers, so it's really tight. This is a lot longer than I'm used to right here.
I don't mind it. Looks nice. Yeah.
You said it hurts when I kiss you.
Well, yeah, because it's stabby on your upper lip. I don't know how we
like
fix
beard oil
that.
or something.
Well, what does it have to do? Does it have to get longer? Does it have to? I mean, women who have husbands with beards, like, what do we? Is this just we just accept this? Like, we go in to kiss them and it's just like a dagger?
I think it's beard oil. It's got to be something like that. I got to start using that because it's getting itchy.
Oh, okay.
You know? But we'll talk about that. And also, next episode, the family and friends that visit. And that scheduled time. Everyone getting so excited and wanting to come by. And
accepting visitors.
Yep. Yeah. Because that's a whole conversation between parents, obviously, because you want to make sure your infant, who's been incredible, by the way, angelic, laying there on the treadmill,
Stop.
Getting those LBs, down.
No, he's sleeping.
He's sleeping.
So sweet.
Yeah, there's a conversation to be had about who to let over. And
at what time?
Yeah. Because he's only got so much of an immune system right now.
Of course.
And it's probably super strong because of our other son who's a toddler and
who's kissing him constantly.
Which is great. A good problem to have.
It's so cute.
Yeah. But thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, obviously, right? If you're listening, there's a YouTube channel as well. We're trying to grow that. And obviously social media presence that's been like popping off. Which is amazing.
Follow us at Jones Family Playbook on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. I believe YouTube is also Jones Family Playbook.
All the things.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for watching again. See you next week.
See ya.